Since being diagnosed, I've had multiple hospital admissions, multiple intensive care admissions, so I never know what I'm going to react to next. My name's Natasha Coates and I'm allergic to everything. So I have a rare life-threatening condition called mast cell activation syndrome. If you got stung by a nettle, you get a little raised lump and it's itchy. My body releases chemicals, but it releases too many, or sometimes it releases chemicals when there's no trigger at all, so I have completely spontaneous reactions. In the gym there are quite a lot of barriers because other girls wear aerosol body sprays and there's chalk and there can be dust around. When I exercise, because of the way the mast cells affect my brain, I lose the feeling from my elbows down and my knees down, so when I'm stood on the beam I can't feel where my feet are, I can only look at the beam to know where they are. But I'm quite persistent and I'm quite stubborn, and I love gymnastics so much. That's what gets me through the tough days, to then be able to go out and compete and show people that disabled people can actually do things. Towards the end of 2012 I started getting allergic reactions to fruit, so when I ate an apple my lips would blister a little bit and feel a bit itchy. First it was apples, then it was strawberries, then it was tomatoes. So I went to see my doctor and was sent to an allergist, and they said it was oral allergy syndrome. And then about 6 months after that I was just out one day with friends at an event. I hadn't eaten anything new, I hadn't drunk anything new, and I suddenly felt really unwell. The next thing I know I'm being injected with things and they're putting oxygen masks on my face, and then I lost consciousness and they told me I'd had a life-threatening anaphylactic reaction. They said it was probably a fluke thing, this sometimes happens, don't worry about it too much, you've got EpiPens if you do, but it's unlikely it'll happen again. Since my very first anaphylactic reaction, I've used over 250 EpiPens. I'm allergic to my hair growing, so when it does start to grow, it blisters and it burns, and it's absolute agony, so I'd rather just keep it short and have no hair and be pain-free than suffer for a little bit of hair. I just kind of have to make the bored girl look work, really. I don't have much choice. Reactions can vary. They can be anything from just feeling under the weather, itchy, very tired, or they can be life-threatening, like tongue and throat swelling. I have pictures from reactions because I don't really remember them very well, so it helps piece things together for me. I'm not able to do most things most 22-year-olds do. I can't drink alcohol, I can't even tolerate it on my skin.
We tend to only cook things that she's safe with. It limits the food that my husband and I have.
Despite her daily battles with her allergies, this has not stopped Natasha from pursuing her passion for gymnastics.
I wasn't able to keep up with mainstream gymnastics. Switching to disability allows me to compete and I can train at my own rate rather than pushing myself. These are the British medals, and then when I get a gold I also get a trophy. That's the UK #1 trophy, which I've won for the last 3 years. And this is my Pride of Sport trophy. In 2015 I was named the Disabled Sportsperson of the Year, which just feels amazing to be recognised as a disabled athlete nationally, not just locally. People always ask me, well, how does it work if you're a gymnast that's allergic to exercise? And I think that's kind of the point. It doesn't really work, which is why it's so difficult to train and work around it, and it's a huge barrier. I'm never going to be the world's greatest gymnast, but as long as I enjoy it and I can keep doing what I'm doing, then I'm happy.